Photoshop Elements allows us to make a montage of 2 or more pictures. To do this, select the first picture that you want to use as your background. Go here. Make sure we're off maximize mode, and that will allow us to see more than one picture on the palette at a time. Now if we open the picture that we want to add to our montage here, the first thing we need to do is select the move tool, click onto the picture that we want to join, put over the other one, drag it across. You can see that we now have our original background and another layer on top of it with the second image. Have a look at that picture in a bit more detail. I need to drag that down and bring it across so that ultimately when we're finished we'll have some of the sheet music here and some of the guitar over here. So the next thing we have to do is to create a layer in between those two. So if we click on the top one and press Command on an apple, a new layer, and it creates a layer in between the other two. And what we want to make sure is that this layer is connected to that layer. So again, if we click back on here and we press Command and G, you can see it now links that top layer to the middle layer. And we can see on the screen, we can see the background layer and a dotted line around here, which is where the top image is sitting. Now what we need to do, we need to use the gradient tool on this middle layer. So we select the gradient tool, and then lots of different types of gradients we can choose. That one will go from foreground to background color. This one here, foreground to transparent, and that's the one that we want. So we select that. Then the cursor becomes a little point, a little crosshairs, and the first place we click will make the top picture completely opaque, and then while we're clicking we drag it across the bottom picture, and where we unclick, that's where the top picture will become transparent. So you can trial and error a few different alternatives of how this will work. So we draw the line across here, and we can see that up here is this area of the picture, and that's where it's completely opaque, and as we drag down here it becomes more and more transparent. To undo it, simply undo. Always make sure that you click back on the transparent layer in the middle and try another one, see how that looks. See a lot more of the base of the guitar here, and it fades out as we get up to the neck and the strings. And that's how you create a montage of pictures. You can do the same again with more pictures if you wanted on top of this one, just by creating new layers on top.